We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for Bronze Bomber, only 216 pounds. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. This multi-time heavyweight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will, both want a highlight reel knockout. It's Wilder versus Fury. Someone's going down, and I imagine it'll be both of them at some point going down.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. But the only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Insane action. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers will hit.
Couldn't land that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Beautiful counter shot. Just missed with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again.
An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Caution being thrown to the wind. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He is down big time on the score. There's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. True. Beautiful counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. The jab doesn't quite connect. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to believe. Here we go to the 4th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Missed him with that uppercut. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that hook misses. You'd like to see more jabs. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Swing and a miss with the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And the bronze bomber goes down. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. You've got to wonder how big... There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin right to crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nope, that hook won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Not a punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we're entering round 7. Here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Can't find a home for that jab. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And down goes Wilder. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2,
knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. So it's plan B time. And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That left hook missed. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. We've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than I do.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Sometimes...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And down goes Deontay. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. And down goes Fury. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. And just as quickly as it slows down speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He blocks that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? How about that time counter shot? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That left hook just missed. The straight right just misses. There's that counter shot. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least there's the bell to start round 10. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the on and down goes Wilder. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close,
down goes Fury. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
that's lights out. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you still want to fight.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the